Here is a website for my honors physics class. Up here is navigation, and I have these sections currently right now, and they have subpages, all of them. I'm building it as I go this year, so this is as far as I've gotten, and I can get to any one of these pages by clicking on the link. And this is what the students see. This is what a Google site looks like, and this is how you navigate through it. On any one page, these are actually links that go somewhere else. I have a video that inserted along with text, as you see. YouTube videos inserted. Alright, and these are live links. I have a Google form inserted that students can click on and respond to questions that I can use for assessment. And I have images inserted with text around them. So it's a rich format possibilities here with all kinds of things you can put on a page. So how do you get there? This is the icon for new Google Sites. You can get there if you're in Drive, and you can just click on the Google Apps icon, which you probably hit to get to Drive anyway. And I'll show you how to do that. Once you've get to your new Google Sites homepage, I would create a bookmark. So if you need to be signed in to your Twin Valley Google account, and hit the Google Apps icon, and if you go to your Drive, you can create a new site directly by hitting the New button, selecting More, and you'll see Google Sites there, and this is the new Google Sites. Go directly there. In fact, it'll open up a new Google site and you're ready to go here. I want to show you one other way. If you select here Sites, this takes you to the old Google Sites, and there's nothing listed on this account for old Google Sites. You might have some. I have many old Google Sites, but now new Google Sites came out late last year, and that's what we'll be working with. This one has a few of these starter ones I have here, and I can open up any one of them. And it looks like what you were given before. And to get back to the home page for Google Sites, it's like that. And I can remove any one of these at any time, or rename it. And I only want one of these right now. So I can click on here and open up this Google site, or I can create a new one by hitting the plus sign. And this is where you start to make a new Google site. You are in edit mode, not view mode for the Google site, so you can do all your editing here. This is your banner. You can put your page title. It does not have to be the same as the title of the Google site. And here's space where you'll insert things, text box, URLs, images, and other files you can upload from your computer. From Drive, you can upload things, YouTube videos, Google Docs, Google Slides, Sheets, anything can be, just about can be put into a page of a Google site. Frequently text goes in a text box, just click it, and you can start typing in text, and you have a variety of formats you can pick from, but it's not unlimited. So you would just type in something and decide on what font you want to use for it, and you can also have other options. You can center things, or you can decide that you want to highlight some text and attach a link to it and insert the link there and apply it, and of course you can just delete it with the trash can. You can change the color of it, a little emphasis there, different emphasis. You can play around with that. You can actually have an image as the background as well. This header type up here, you can change the image. You can upload one or select one, and you have a variety of options. Just the title, a small banner, or a large banner. The default is usually the banner. So just a general orientation of what you have available for editing purposes on your Google site. Let me show you an example of one that's fully populated. So this is a fully developed page I have here. Everything's inserted. In the Pages tab over here in this window, this shows all the pages of my website. And there are main pages and sub pages. So CVPM is a main page and these are sub pages. I can close that up and condense that, and I can condense the main so that I can't see any of the sub pages. And that helps for taking in the whole, all the pages of the site. And then I can, again, look at all the sub pages. I can choose to have all of this visible in the navigation bar, or I can hide it. I can remove it from the site. I can rename pages. I can set a certain page as the home page. So there's important things you need to do on this page over here. But this is in edit mode. I have access to this. This drop-down menu is what the viewer sees. And so there's the main page with the sub pages, as you're seeing over here in edit mode. This symbol right here means it's not viewable in navigation. And if I wanted to make it viewable in navigation, I would say to do that here. But at the current time, it's not. I don't have any content there. What I plan to do is have all my pages, and then as I work through the semester, to make the pages viewable to the students. If I want to add a page, you click this button down here, and you just type in the name and hit done, and you'll have a new page that you can move around. You can put it up in under another main page. You can create a new main page. All this is movable. So it takes some time to plan and to get all the content in place and get it how you like it, but it can be a good lasting resource. Let's insert one more thing on this new page here. Do a YouTube video. I've actually just pasted that in there. I'm going to a URL for a YouTube video, and that's it right there. So it just inserts it, and that would be viewable once I publish this. I want to show you how to publish. So right now it saves automatically. I wouldn't lose anything ever if power went out or I closed this out without saving. It just saves automatically like everything else on Google, but I need to publish for anyone to see this. So I'm going to hit publish. First time you do this, it asks you to input a name, and it fills in dashes where you put spaces, and if it's available, it'll let you do it. If it's not available, it will tell you. Maybe someone else has done that. You can see all this here, it put in automatically, and I'm just adding my first site. Anyone at Twin Valley can see it by default. You can also make it available to anyone in the web in general, and you have a search option here. So I'm going to hit publish. And if I want to see what it looks like to the viewer, that's what it would look like. And if I want to get back to editing, I click the pencil here, and it'll take me right back to where we were. Now, publish has been hit once. Now it has a drop-down menu. I can look at the publish settings. I can rename it. You can also view it as a published site like we just did, and you can unpublish it. You can share it with people, give them edit options, and this is interesting. You can preview what the page looks like in different modes. This would be on a desktop, large screen. This would be on a tablet, what it would look like, and this is what it would look like on a mobile device. So that's kind of neat. So just to recap, you've seen how to create, name, and publish a site. Remember, anything you create is saved. You are involved in the creating of the actual URL of the site, and newly entered content must be published to be viewable. You have to make sure you hit that publish button if you want others to see it. So already you've seen a creation of your first page. You've seen how to add a page. We've talked a little bit how to get content on there, but as far as adjustments to the layout, you have some ability there. Let's look at that. Looking on my established site here, you can click and drag things around and switch places of elements. You can move a text box or an image not wherever you'd like, but you have you can change things around to suit your needs. Alright, so that's how you can adjust layout. Another is you can actually take a whole element and move it up or back. And you can, if you wanted to insert this sort of between, you can do that. Of course, that's not going to work very well there. I want to move that back to where it was. And that might take me a second to figure out, but I'll get it done. So that's page layout, page management. I've shown you moving pages around in the edit mode and making them viewable or not viewable. And finally, navigation on your site. Back to our experimental page here. I've added a few pages, and there's a fourth page to what we had started. There's the home page right now. Page 2, page 3, and page 4 are blank. But you'll notice they appear now up on a horizontal bar at the top of the page, and I can navigate, or the viewer, if they were looking at the published version, would be able to navigate through them. An edit version, there's a gearbox over here, navigation settings. You can have top navigation or side navigation. So now it doesn't appear at the top automatically, but it's a drop-down menu. There it is. That's how what I had in the website that I showed you from my classroom. So there's how you can approach a website navigation. And I said lastly, but I do want to talk about the banner options for your website. One of the nice features of Google Sites, the new one, is the nice banner. You can have images back there. You can actually go to a large banner and have a nice large image. I want to change the image. I want to upload something. I might pick something off my desktop that I have. I'll put that in there. This is not exciting, but you'll see how easy it is just to put up any picture you want onto your website. So there that is. If I want to change that image again, I could upload something else, or there's a place to go. You can search by URL or look at some default things here and pick something, like for instance, perhaps I'll select that, and that's there automatically. And you saw there was a variety of things to look at, and those are just sort of stock backgrounds that are available. You can highlight it and hit select, and so that's nice and easy. Now, the finished product, it takes some work to get there. Like I said, the Google Sites is for something substantial. It's going to take time to get something up that works the way you want it to and includes everything you want, but it could be very well worth it if it really has a purpose. I'll show you a few other sites that I have. Here are my new Google Sites, and I'll click on this one here, and this is a dashboard. Once you get several sites and you want to manage from a dashboard, I suggest making something like this. So I can go to the website I was just showing you and one for my other class. I have some old websites that I still use and even some more older websites. And then these are Google Doc pages that I have some just have broken out into categories that I like to hit once in a while. And there's a calendar that I never really use, but it's there. So here's a dashboard as an example. And here's one that I created for a middle school robotics club. It was really good to communicate with the kids down there and their parents. And so very simple. I did have a calendar and a page for work we did at the end of the calendar year last year. All right, and so this is in edit mode here, but it was nice to share